Hi, how's everyone? I hope you're all well. Happy New Year. Thank you for returning, and hello if you are new. We've got a collective read today, no astrology. I just wanted to lay out some energy for the collective. After the 12/12 and 1/1 portals, there was a huge shift in the energies, and things that I had been able to flow with and read very easily up till that point has all changed and shifted. So now we're in this new energy where it's taken me a little bit to readjust. And this is all new. I can't, it's so amazing how the energy just shifted. So I used the Lenormand deck, the First Light Tarot, the Animal Wisdom deck, and my Rider-Waite deck. So we've got a um, really big spread here. If you want to see what it looks like from above, I will take a picture and set it as the thumbnail so you can see the cards that we're dealing with. Also, the picture will be posted to the community tab and to the Instagram page, Gem314 Tarot on Instagram. Okay, so first of all, remember that not all messages will resonate for every person. So leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. Remember, you're all at different points in the timeline. Um, I say I can read the script, right? But I can't tell you which character you all individually play in this scene or where you choose to stand on the stage, whether you're the observer or you're involved, one of the characters. I can only read the energy. Okay? So place yourself where you resonate. So, first column here. From the First Light Tarot, I laid out three cards, and one was for the recent past. One is titled "What Should I Do," and the other one is "When." When should it be done? So, for the first column under recent past, you got the card of the mountain, and that had been coming up in the last couple readings as an obstacle. Okay, this is an obstacle or a limitation. There's a challenge, a delay. Progress is being hindered, and there's a difficult barrier. But you are facing these setbacks with skill, determination, courage, and preparedness. That is something that's very key. A lot of people will jump into a new cycle full ass and not have a plan. Okay, but the previous readings were all leading up to, saying that you know that this mountain is coming. Okay, the key with the mountain is to remember that they were showing me like in Lord of the Rings when they had to lead them through the mountain. Um, all you see at first is this huge, unscalable mountain. But what they forgot was that there was a doorway in the mountain where you could just kind of like go through it. So there's some kind of like, you've got to use some kind of skill and think outside the box a little bit in ways to get past these obstacles that maybe you hadn't thought of before or maybe isn't apparent right away. You've got to use some creative thinking in order to get past the mountain. Getting past a mountain doesn't necessarily mean you have to go over it in the most excuse me, the most difficult, treacherous way. You can get through an obstacle by just kind of swerving through a secret passage, and that's the key to the mountain card. There's an obstacle and a delay, but there is a creative way to get through it, okay? So underneath that, you got vibration. It's also called the golden rule. You had to deal with someone or something in a very compassionate way. So I feel like in order to move on to some new cycle, you had to come at it because there were people or situations involved that had to be handled delicately. Um, But once you got through that, here you are with the Six of Branches, which is the Six of Wands, and that is victory and recognition. It's success and reward. Um, you're being recognized and told to be proud of how far you've come. You came through the mountains, and you had to handle it delicately, and you did. And there's admiration and respect on the other side. So, but it also warns to beware of conceit, arrogance, or ego, okay? Be agile and attentive. It says shine with victory and uplift others. Underneath that, you got the star, serenity or security, direction, hope, wishes, and dreams. So in this first column, there was some obstacle in the recent past that you had to approach carefully in order to take some positive action. You had to, let me see if I can do this like this. So okay, I'll start over real quick. I'm trying this new setup here where I wrote up a summary in order to try to keep this under an hour. So let's try this. So here we go. There was some obstacle. Here's the mountain card. There was some obstacle in the recent past that you had to approach carefully in order to take some positive action. That's the vibration card. Some positive action. You had to handle someone or something or some situation with compassion and diplomacy because you didn't want to continue scattering your energy in this situation anymore. And through that, you were granted a victory and recognition that allowed you to consider a new direction, one that presented a path towards a dream or wish fulfillment. This was an opportunity to change direction and pursue something that may have seemed only a far off dream. Now you find yourself pointing your whole life towards that star. In the second column, you've got what should I do? And from the Lenormand deck, you dropped the girl child card, which is coming at something with innocence and honesty and really a desire to learn. So you're on this new path, you're brand new, you're coming at it with childlike eyes, you're excited, but you realize that you have no experience in this area, right? The next one here you've got under what should I do is the card called Power. And it's being very, very secure in your desires, in your abilities, and in your power. Okay? Under that, you've got the Judgment in reverse. So this is procrastination on a decision or not wanting to let go, but it can also be judging yourself a little too harshly and getting stuck in some self-doubt. And that's understandable, going, it's like you came to this path and you're like, maybe should I turn back? Maybe I shouldn't go this far. Maybe I should, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Maybe I should reconsider. That's key for judgment, reconsider. And underneath that, you've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's not in their highest energy here. The Queen of Wands in reverse is in her detriment. She's bitter, she's harsh, and she's demanding. So under what should I do, you got the Girl Child Lenormand card. You got Power, Judgment reversed, and Queen of Wands reversed. So come at this new opportunity with joy, optimism, and honesty. You are new at this, okay? Innocent, untested, and inexperienced. You will encounter phases where you will feel empowered and phases where you will feel unsure and vulnerable. You will encounter people, situations, feelings, or lessons from the past that you thought you had resolved and released. Take care that you don't fall to self-doubt or judge yourself harshly. You may feel that you're in a new place now where you can handle taking it back into your energy or procrastinate in deciding to let it go. Remember, you can be powerful, whether you are being assertive or silent. Understand that there is power even in a whisper, but avoid arrogance, hubris, and ego. You don't get anywhere easily if you're demanding, harsh, or bitter. You will level up if you learn your power and your place. That's a harsh one. I'll get back to that if I'm called to later on. Your power and your place. Now there can be power in knowing your place, right? And that's not an insult, because most often we hear know your place, and it's very like, what the fuck are you telling me what my place is? But there's often power in just staying in your lane and knowing that in that lane, in your world, in the um in what you are trying to manifest for yourself, you are your most powerful in that arena, right? In the third column here, you got the Lenormand card of the letter. I always hear from Blue's Clues, we just got a letter, we just got a letter, we just got a letter, wonder who it's from. And then this is under the when card. When will this happen? When will you be able to move towards this new place? So you got the letter, and then you got the Hanged Man, and that is it says it's the last look underneath before you break the surface. What a empowering feeling that is, right? It's like when a fish or a dolphin. Oh, that's interesting because we got dolphins here, and we've got manatees. So, in something coming up from the water, there's a moment right before you break the surface tension of the water where you're still underneath. The hearing you still is still muffled. You're still in that this previous phase right before you have a breakthrough into a new realm. Um, it's also saying surrender and explore deep perspectives. There is a crossroads here that you're at. It's a transition point, and there are decisions to be made. And what is it about? It's about a Six of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? Six of Cups represents nostalgia for a relationship that was something really beautiful from your past, okay? Um, Even if it's not for the same relationship from the past, it's desiring the innocence and gen in oh, how do I say that? It was genuine and sincere. It was kind. It was sweet. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't tainted by life yet. You know, it was something really, really. It was really kind, and it was close. You know, it was something really sweet from the past. So even if it's not this same person, it's the desire of another relationship along the same lines. You want something without all the bullshit. That's basically what it is. You want something nice and pure and sweet and kind without all the without all the bullshit. And then under that, you got the King of Cups. King of Cups, water energy. So let's get to this next one. This is under the card designating when. You got the key from the Lenormand deck. The Hanged Man. Did I show these? Yeah, I showed them. The key, the Hanged Man, the Six of Shells, and the King of Cups. Okay, so you're being advised that a message, knowledge, or a document is set to arrive with communication that you will need to consider very carefully. It may regard a past connection that was joyful, kind, and happy, a reconnection possibly with a King of Cups water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but possibly also the reemergence of this connection may spook you a little and force you to take control of your feelings. One thing about the King of Cups is he feels very deeply, but he doesn't allow those feelings to rule him. One or both of you are very devoted and generous and loving, but prefer to be masters of the over emotions rather than their servants. Now, with the bottom of the deck cards for a little bit of a summary with this, it was really interesting. You got the shedding snake, which is transformation, leaving something behind that you've outgrown. You've got the Two of Shells, which is the Two of Cups, a beautiful, harmonious partnership with a soulmate or a lover. This is just emotional prosperity and romance. Beautiful. And then you got the Eight of Wands on top of the Queen of Cups, matched pair, and here comes the communication. Okay, so you will need to eventually shed the old, your past, or something or someone that you have outgrown in order to be free to enjoy the hope, which is the Star card, the hope and the romance that this Two of Cups brings. Okay? This is harmonious, mutual, supportive love. And the energy of this letter or message is very quick and decisive and turns your path for the better. That's the Eight of Wands. Quick, decisive action that turns the tides. It may come from a Queen of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, or they're saying this that once this reconnection brings its message. Okay, I'm going to hold this up like this because I'm going to maybe want to take a screen cap of that. Letter, communication, Queen of Cups. Okay, they're saying that once this reconnection brings its messages, the communication is active, sweet, nostalgic, and sincere, if maybe somewhat guarded at first. Okay, the Queen of Cups, she's got her cup, but it's covered. And the King of Cups likes to be in control of his emotions. So even though there's a sweet, recognized connection here, nobody's running into this as a fool. Okay? You're coming back together with a perfect match. And it's like once the texts start, you're going to be texting each other all day, every day for the rest of your lives. It's like once this communication opens up, it's going to be constant. And it's going to be, I heard, what's the word for you can count on it? You know, it's going to be reliable. In any case, you've met your match and are eager to continue your journey in blissful, intimate collusion with your soulmate. So, if that's not a wonderful reading, I don't know what is. I'm usually not very open to the love readings because, I'm old and I'm jaded and that blah, love, blah. But come on, I'm a quadruple Libra. I love love. So even I'm excited about this possibility. Everybody has something or someone in their past that was really sweet. Maybe it just didn't take off. You maybe went different ways. And here with the mountain and the star, star to me is like a realignment towards a dream. To me, it's the North Star. And when before we had GPS and everything, sailors would calibrate their path or their journey with the stars. And in this case, it feels like a realignment towards your, wish fulfillment. The star is home. And it's like you're pointing your boat towards home after this obstacle you had to go through. And you're coming at it, it's like very excited, but it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my God, I'm so excited, but I'm here for it. And I know that I'm starting out on something that I have no experience on, but you're open and you're being thoughtful. It's also there's a feeling of very warm regard for this new opportunity. Okay. Um, but you're going to have to come into some agreement with your power, your inner power. Like, uh, I heard, I heard you got to be you have, how do you want me to say that? Your heart has to steer the rudder of the boat. That's how they said it. But you have to empower yourself to do that, you know? So, this is really cool. But I love this because while you are on this path, while you are steering your boat, here comes a letter. Here comes some information that you need, communication. It even could be documents or a will. There's some kind of memo. It's definitely paperwork. It's something that you're waiting for. It's interesting because they're showing me that you're waiting for it, but you don't know you're waiting for it. You know what I mean? So whatever this is, it's actually going to send you into an energy of real inner reflection. Okay, I heard it's going to realign you. It's going to realign you, and it's going to realign you towards this Six of Cups, which is so cool because it's like you may have recalibrated yourself towards something, and then all of a sudden this letter comes in and it's like, hold the fucking phone. I didn't know that was an option. How do I feel about that? Oh my God, I'm so ready for this. Look at the King of Cups. King of Cups loves deeply. That's a Pisces, Scorpio. Oh my God, if that's a Scorpio energy, ooh, you better you better limber up. But yeah, and he's eager and he's generous and he's absolutely present in the moment for this, emotional connection, but he does kind of try to keep himself um master of his emotions, okay? And then again, like the shedding snake, you have to let something else go. You've outgrown something, but this Two of Cups is so nice. Once you move on, I heard it's like this has to do with that mountain energy where you come through an obstacle. Once you come through that obstacle, let that past go. Okay, you no longer belong in that skin. So you got to let that fall away. And then after that, that's where you're ready to make that Two of Cups commitment. Okay. And I think once you get through this hangman energy, that's again Pisces energy, about this Six of Cups possibility, you're going to shoot off a reply to that communication. And that's it. The barn doors are blown open. This connection will happen, right? So it's all up to you. It's all up to you. We're going to get some ancestor oracle messages next. I paused at 23:35 for anyone looking for number syncs. I hope this is resonating. I hope the messages are reaching you for your highest good. If you're vibing with my content, please take a moment to leave a thumbs up or subscribe or share my video. It helps the algorithm get my content seen. I'm really shooting for 100 subscribers by summer. I would love to get to 1,000 because then I can do live readings. And I really want to. I just want to do like go live, and take live questions. So in the description, you'll find my email and donation links, and I'm open for personal readings and birth chart inquiries. And for any smaller donation, I would love to do a 3-card spread for you as a thank you. Email, Venmo, and Cash App are in the description, and I appreciate any and all feedback, signal boost, or donation. Thank you all so much for spending this time with me. Let's get an ancestor oracle message for the collective, for this crossroads, who's coming through the mountain and running right into a Six of Cups? Please be, oh, no, that's too many. Quick communication, my goodness. Now, I do have the Queen of Wands in reverse here, and that, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the Queen of Wands is sometimes interpreted as a karmic partner, okay? So you got a Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like the scorned lover here, the scorned karmic, because this king ain't even looking at her anymore. He's looking off towards his Queen of Cups over here. That's why this is described as somebody who's demanding, harsh, and bitter. And it coming in on top of the Judgment in reverse, oof. This is where somebody may have a crossroads opportunity, and it's like, do I go back? Do I go back to that person, that situation, or do I move forward? Okay, and that coming in on top of power, it's like you've got to empower yourself to make this decision, okay? Because this Queen of Wands in reverse she can be very toxic, whatever this person is. It could be a man, it could be a woman. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius might be somewhere in their chart, okay? Or they just may be in that energy of being a toxic person. I want one more, please. We got the drum first. It says dream and journey. One more, please. Ancestor Oracles. No, that's too many. Oh, but you did drop the snake. Snake energy again. Shed old skin. I'm going to keep it. That's a double message right there. Let it go. Shed the old. Okay, we'll do drum first. Come on. There we go. Drum. So, this is dream and journey. It says journey inwards. Ooh, that's that hanged man energy, journeying inward. Journey inward. Oh, I have to say it. I love this portion of the reading when I do the Ancestor Oracle messages because that ties everything together. It's amazing how the cards fall. Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow that guidance. It says, you are being connected to the other world at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance. Okay, now that's a reference to the star. What you've seen in your dreams is not your imagination. It's guidance. It's the star. It's pointing you home. Okay? Particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. Okay? That's for the drum. So then we've got snake here. Shed old skin. And boy, you got it twice. Okay? It says cast off the old. Reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized, or you've been misread. I thought that said misled. Misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old I'm sorry. As you've been working through your old stories and all self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way. So now there's that, because you came through this mountain pass. So you may have accumulated some things along the way. That's why that power card is here and that judgment in reverse. Okay? Where was I? Self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way. You've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment on growth to growth, has been recognized, and now the eternal world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. Oh, the external world. Yeah. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. That's the mountain card, challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Six of Cups, Two of Cups. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. See, you've got two instances of shedding the old, and you've got the Six of Wands, which is victory. And then a Two of Cups with the reconnecting with the loved one. Ooh, I love it. So we're going to go ahead and get some final oracle messages for the collective, please, that are on this journey to renewed old love or something. Oh, fairy godmother, you got the star twice. You got the star twice too. So you got the snake twice and the star twice. Shed the old and point yourself towards a new direction. Okay. You got hope twice. Fairy godmother is blessings, healing, a wish, direction, renewal, and finding your way. That could be, yeah. And remember when I said you were going through that mountain and you needed to go through a passage that maybe you can't see? Yeah, you're finding your way. You're recalibrating with the star. Mercury energy, messenger, news, communication. Oh my God, that's the letter. And the Eight of Wands. That's Mercury energy. Thinking, movement. Quick, decisive movement. Love it. Mental processes too. 999, completion coming. Aspects of a situation are coming to an end. Preserve and purge. I think that goes on with snake energy too. Ooh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you got the whip card, which means there's conflict and fighting, arguing, discussion, there's scolding and aggression, there's insults. This, I think, has to do with that Queen of Wands. However, it could be you too being hard on yourself, okay? Arguing with yourself, inner conflict, inner fighting, being really scolding yourself. How the fuck could you do that? How could I do that? How could I think that I could go this way? I feel like when you go through that mountain pass for this new direction, there's going to be like this phase. Oh my goodness. There's going to be this phase where you are in the dark. Okay, and when you're in the dark and you're frightened, I didn't get any swords, I didn't get anything that was showing anxiety, but the judgment in reverse on top of power, it definitely, there's going to be like some moments of self-doubt. And with this whip card telling you, you might be doubting yourself and in an energy of punishing yourself for this, okay? Especially if you are involved with a karmic Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay? So you gotta let that go. You've got the Lobster. See, here comes the soulmate. That's Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups here. You've got your soulmate coming. And we also have Venus here. So we've got Mercury and Venus. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Air energy. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Uranus. I don't know why I said Venus. I have must have Venus. I wonder if that'll fall out. Uranus. Okay, the rebel. He rules Aquarius, which is the star. So you got the star twice and its ruler Uranus. Also, he definitely rules unconventional thinking. And that may be what you need to get through this obstacle course, okay? Unconventional thinking. He is rebellion and creativity, unconventionality, eccentricity, and unpredictability, okay? That's Uranus energy. Aquarius, I always describe as the hot air balloons, where they are very above everything, but it doesn't make them feel removed from things. It gives you a higher perspective of things. Um, Think of eagle energy. Eagles soar really high, and you feel like they're not even part of the world sometimes because they're so removed from what we're schlubbing through on the ground. But in reality, they are more connected because they see a bigger picture and they see how things that don't necessarily look like they would interact together, they can see how those pieces fit. Okay, so that's Uranus energy. It's too many. Just a couple more, please. For the collective, I saw that one wanting to come out, but it's gotta really want it. Oh, okay. See, like that. Saturn energy. I might not keep it. Oh, fortune cookie! Yay! Okay, I'll take these. I don't know if I want one more. So first of all, we've got advice, self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Okay, I feel like in the middle here you are going to be going solo because you have to go through this tunnel here of finding your inner power. Okay, you have to understand your place in your own journey. That's what they want me to say. And finding that place, that groove, is going to just like level you up. Okay, so be self-reliant and don't be afraid to fly solo. But then you got Saturn here, so we've got Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn rules Capricorn. That would be like King of Pentacles energy or Queen of Pentacles energy. Is he rules restriction, time, deadlines, work, and tests. Saturn can also be the devil card. So you have some lessons that you need to review and pass, okay? And I think that that's what this mountain tunnel energy is these are lessons that you have to review, and that's that judgment in reverse. The judgment card is stuff that you have already resolved and let go. But now within reverse, it's coming back around. You're maybe second guessing yourself. There may be an opportunity to um, review, re-experience something that you let go the first time. It's a test. It's like a test. It's like, oh, okay, you wanted to walk away. Are you really gonna walk away from it? And they put it in your path again, and then you have to decide to. I feel like that's that Queen of Wands. She's gonna. It's you're going to come to a point where it's like, maybe I should go back. And that's where Saturn comes in. It's like, you don't have time. There's a deadline here. You don't have time to go back to something that is already resolved. Okay? You pass that lesson, let it go. Shed that skin. You are on a different journey. Okay? So then you've got fortune cookie, useful advice, encouragement, and small luck. I love that. I think that might have to do with the star card here, the fairy godmother. A little bit of a boost, a little bit of a wish come true. You know, this is the Cinderella's dress gets fixed up and level up before she goes to the ball. That's something like that. And then the last one I've got here is Archangel Gabriel, the Annunciation. This is clarity of divine purpose, Intercession. Okay, I like that because that means that in this pathway here where you're going through the mountain, you're going within, hangman energy, going within and considering different directions with the star. You've got Archangel Gabriel. There's a light in the tunnel. Oh, I just heard there's a light. Hi, baby. From Rocky Horror. When she's in the rain. Hi. And they're going towards the castle. There's a light over at the Frankenstein place. Right? In the velvet darkness of the blackest night, burning bright. There's a guiding star. Hi, baby. So that's this. This is Archangel Gabriel, the Annunciation. Listen, he's the one that blows the trumpet on judgment. Okay, so he will help you find your way. Something is coming in loud, I heard. Maybe it's that message, that letter. Something's coming in loud. Clarity of divine purpose, intercession, miracles. Oh, that's that fortune cookie. And the fairy godmother. Providing direction, a companion escort through the underworld. Oh, see? Through the mountain pass. There's a escort through there with visions. And, okay, so what did the drum say? I think the drum was talking about your inner call, inner wisdom, inner call, dreams and stuff. That's your beacon of Gondor, okay? The beacon is lit. Follow it because it's your higher self and it's guiding you and it's coming in the form of Archangel Gabriel, okay? It's the strength of God and dictation of the divine will. And the divine will is that you take this new path. Okay, that's what I have for everybody. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I'll be back in a couple days. I think I'll do a moon reading in the next day or two. And another that splits the difference. I think we're on Virgo next. So that's what I have. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. Until I see you again in the next couple days. Okay, thanks. Bye.